Hey guys, Kevin here, coming to you with an everyday life in Japan video, and wandering around. And this weekend coming up is the Tokyo YouTube meetup. That's a shame. I would like to go. I see that at the very last minute, Scott Unrested has been able to go, but I sadly cannot. Again, I mentioned it in an earlier video. I dropped like $3,400 just for my son and I to fly to Canada for Christmas, and that's not including spending money, which I gotta save up for. I gotta save my spending money for Canada, and even then I won't have a lot of that. so yeah, I can't afford that trip. But partly out of selfish reasons, that's why I decided to put together a meetup down here. So in the Kansai. So in Kobe on November 2nd, there is going to be a YouTube meetup. Not just YouTube, but content creators, I say, because I want more than, if you're a blogger, you're a photographer, you use Twitter, even if you're just a consumer of videos, please come on out. It's going to be in Kobe at a place called Polo Dog. For now, I gotta make a Facebook event for this. I keep forgetting to, and a G+ event as well. By the way, check out this house here. Look at that little old house. Look at that little old rickety house. If there's any kind of an earthquake, I don't know how this thing would hold up. Check it out. That's pretty cool. I love seeing things like that. Like right over here too, there's another old house. Old wooden house. Yeah. So gonna be a YouTube meetup then, November 2nd. So if you're in Tokyo this weekend, you should check out the Tokyo YouTube meetup. And then if you're gonna be around Kobe, Osaka area, Kansai, November 2nd, Saturday, come on out, check out YouTube meeting. You're gonna meet me. Co-hosting it with me will be Mully, Warmoth Strat. Unrested is gonna be there, Scott, and some other vloggers and vloggers. So come on down, hang out. Hey guys, I gotta go. See you. Well, I'll see you again shortly. So it's the end of the working day, and I'm on my way home. I've mentioned this before, that one of the great things I like about my new job, there's a lot of things I like about my new job, but one of the things is the fact that I finish work much earlier than I ever did at any point when I've been living in Japan. So I finished a lot earlier, but I also have a lot less responsibility, which is great, because that's what I'm looking for right now. What's that saying? You should work to live as opposed to live to work. Well, basically, for the last few years, I've been living to work. That's been my life, just working. So these days, I just have a lot more free time, which is great. Because, for example, I knocked off between classes today, I taught 4 classes, but then I was able to knock off 2 blog posts. I'll post one of them tonight on BusanKevin.com, and I've actually got like 6 or 7 blog posts in the can. I've got to start posting them more often. But yeah, so I'm doing good things. Basically trying to get my writing chops back. I'm getting the itch to write again. For those of you who don't know, I wrote a book 2 years ago about teaching in Asia, and I want to write again. Not on that topic, but I do want to write again. So I think I need to start again, dusting off the writing chops. And how do I do that? By blogging. Writing is like kind of any kind of athletic endeavor almost. If you don't do it on a regular basis, you lose it. Use it or lose it, right? So there we go. Okay, and I'll hop on the train, and then I'll show you some stuff once I get back into Kobe. A little interesting part of summer in Japan. Well, if you get a chance to come to summer in Japan, if you have a chance to come to summer in Japan, have I been smoking crack? No, I haven't. I'm not smoking anything. If you have a chance to come to Japan in the summer, so right there, that's a department store called Sogo. And up on the roof, there's some lights up there. You can't really see. Over here, so I'm in Kobe now. This is the Terminal Hotel. Sanamiya Station, train station. Now on the very top, where you can see like a kind of like a railing. There's a beer garden. That's a Heineken beer garden. Over in Sogo, that's a Kirin beer garden. So essentially what a beer garden is, it's like a nami hodai, tabi hodai affair, which means all you can eat, all you can drink. You pay about 30 to 35 bucks. And then you get like a table for 2 hours, and it's all you can drink and all you can eat. It's like a buffet. So those are good. I haven't been to one in a couple of years because I got little kids and, you know, I don't go out so much. But I am going to one for work next Friday. Looking forward to that. From time to time in vlogs I talk about me aspiring to go back home to Canada, which is still something that's there in my mind. Not as much as it has been in the past, but it fluctuates and changes. And today I got an email from my friend Kurt, you know, Softy Papa, and you know, we're just kind of, he gave me some information about jobs and stuff, because he's hoping to head back to America soon with his family. And we kind of, in some ways, have similar backgrounds. Like, we're both teachers here, but we both have tech backgrounds. So he was kind of talking to me about that. He gave me some great ideas, which is really nice. But it's interesting because in Canada, there's a massive surplus of teachers. I'm a teacher in Canada, but there's a surplus of teachers. And, you know, a lot of people go back. Well, I don't want to go back to Canada and have to languish in substitute teacher hell for a few years while trying to land a permanent position, which I may not get. Because, you know, I've got friends who are qualified teachers and good teachers who've been languishing in substitute teacher world for years. 5, 6 years, 7 years, have had no luck. But I have an IT background. I've got 2 university degrees. I've got a diploma doing tech stuff. I worked in the tech sector. And also my skills I've developed here. Management skills, people management skills. I mean, I was a head teacher in charge of other faculty for several years. So I have management skills. I have HR skills. I have organizational skills. I've got a tech background. I've got a lot of things. So what I've got to figure out how to do is repackage myself, because I will have to change careers if I decide to head back to Canada. But so I started thinking a lot about that again today. But the thing is, though, at the moment I'm pretty content where I am. So, you know, who knows? It's a decision I must make soon. Yeah, but there you go. Just kind of blabbing on some more info for you. And check it out. Oh, cool little alleyway. Yache. This is in Santa Mia, in Kobe. Cool little alleyway. Alright guys, let's keep going. It's a delivery guy. And oh, a Porsche. There's a Porsche in the window. I don't know what this place is. It says Earth Gallery on the door, but is it a car showroom with only one car? It's a very small car showroom. There you go. There's a Porsche. Ooh.